In the world of retail, recent events have thrown a glaring spotlight on a mammoth in the field. We are talking about none other than the Loblaw Company, a name that has stood the test of time in the Canadian retail world. This giant has made headlines, but not necessarily for reasons that it might be proud of. The company has found itself in the eye of a storm, a considerable boycott movement that has sent shockwaves across the retail industry. For those unfamiliar with the Loblaw Company, it is a conglomerate of monumental proportions. Its network stretches across the country, incorporating nearly 24 store brands under its banner. A name that has become synonymous with retail in Canada, Loblaw has, however, been grappling an increasingly dismal public image. The root cause, you ask? High food prices that have left consumers feeling the pinch and has thus prompted an extensive backlash. This formidable boycott movement has not been a random act of consumer discontent. No, it is a calculated and targeted campaign against Loblaw's extensive portfolio, one that is replete with an impressive array of well-known and frequented stores. In the grocery sector itself, the company boasts of a variety of outlets such as Loblaw's Real Canadian Superstore, No Frills, and T&T Supermarket, each of them a household name. However, Loblaw's influence is not restricted to the grocery market. It extends to the pharmaceutical industry through Shoppers Drug Mart, another well-recognized name. But the brand's dominance doesn't stop there. It further extends its reach into the financial services sector, offering a range of products through PC Financial. In a bid to expand its portfolio, Loblaw also has a firm footing in the fashion industry. Its apparel brand, Joe Fresh, is a known name in the Canadian fashion landscape. This diversification is not merely limited to these sectors. The brand has a significant presence in various other businesses, such as the iconic venue, Maple Leaf Gardens, and the telecommunications company, PC Mobile. However, despite this extensive and diverse portfolio, the majority of Loblaw's revenue still stems from its roots in food retail. This fact is what makes the ongoing boycott movement even more significant. The momentum of this consumer-driven exercise has been steadily building. The organizers have been tirelessly encouraging solidarity through various strategic actions. These actions range from writing to local members of parliament, to voice consumer concerns, to supporting local food banks, providing food security to communities in need. They also include spreading awareness through the power of social media platforms, leveraging the reach of the digital world to mobilize public opinion and draw attention to this critical issue. However, the movement is not without its challenges. In certain communities, the lack of alternatives to Loblaw's stores poses a significant obstacle to the success of the boycott. In these areas, Loblaw's stores are often the only accessible grocery options, a reality that makes the boycott more difficult to enforce. In response to this growing discontent, Loblaw's CEO has stepped up to address the concerns. He has emphasized the company's relentless focus on customer satisfaction and its commitment to providing value. The top brass of the company have acknowledged the undeniable impact of customer choices on their business. They have been vocal in their commitment to meet the needs of their consumers, promising changes to address the current issues. Yet the pressing question remains, will this commitment be enough to appease the public's concerns over high food prices? Or will the boycott continue to gain strength, fueled by the public's frustration and determination? As the boycott continues to gain traction, only time will tell what the future holds for Loblaw and its extensive network of brands. In a nutshell, the recent Loblaw boycott has placed the retail giant under public scrutiny due to high food prices. Despite the company's diverse portfolio and its CEO's emphasis on customer satisfaction, the lack of alternatives in some areas poses a challenge to the boycott's effectiveness. As the situation unfolds, the impact of this movement on Loblaw's expansive network remains to be seen.